Hello friends, this is Ganesh and video number 3 about ABAP and HANA. So last few weeks I couldn't post some videos. Probably from this week onwards I might be in track. I'm able to post some videos. So I hope that will continue. And in this session I'm going to explain about internal table with new syntax. So how to avoid, mainly how to avoid the loop, because loop causes most of the performance issues. So how to avoid the loop, and how to access the data from an internal table, one internal table to another internal table with move corresponding. Probably corresponding we used only for the work area. So now we are going to use corresponding for body of an internal table, and how to access the data from an internal table without using a read statement, and how to pass a value how to pass a value of an internal table to a work area or a variable. So here internal table is nothing but body of an internal table. Okay, so and I'm going to explain about a keyword called value. It's really a value keyword over here, because it mostly this value keyword replace wherever the loop and read is required. Okay, and mainly not only for one internal table, another table. So final internal table. So normally final internal table means we are keep on moving the data from different internal tables to the final internal table. So we used mostly with loop and read. So this value keyword just replace that particular portion, and that increase the performance as well. So these are the three main areas which I'm going to explain in this particular session. Okay, and this is my channel, and yeah, just to share, so you can go and see the videos whichever is relevant for you. Just go through it, and if you have any questions, clarifications, or any help required, please write to my email ji2share@gmail.com. I'm receiving many emails, so just give me 2 to 3 days, or I'm trying to response within a day. And but if you have any queries, if I just work it on your issues, and I had to give a solution, this take 2 to 3 days of time. So please allow me some time. Definitely I will respond to your email. Okay, let me go to my system. Okay, so this is the program. So I'm going to start with a simple declaration for an internal table. So normally internal table we declared in a top include program, or top of any program, top of the any program, or initialization of the program, we just used declaration. But going forward with new syntax, you don't want to do those things. Just declare your internal table on the flow. Okay, so a big portion of the code is going to be decreased, because normally we just write types, create a structure on top of it, create a work area and body of an internal table. So nothing is required going forward. So whenever you want, just create an internal table. Okay, so here I want the 3 fields, so I just created one internal table on the flow in the select statement. And this is one escape character. I'm not sure whether I have explained this in the previous video. Escape character is the communication to your database layer, saying that after the escape character, whatever field I am mentioning over here, this is belongs to an application layer. So database layer, you can simply ignore whatever is coming after the escape character, because there are some confusions in the database layer, and also confusion clarifications. So which fields are belongs to a database field or database table field, database view field, and which fields are not belongs to database layer. So the compiler can simply ignore those fields. So that is the idea of giving the @ symbol. So these fields are belongs to database layer, because belongs to a table fields, and this is not a field which is belongs to a database. This is just an application layer field. For us it's an internal table. Okay, so for that clarification, you have to give the @ symbol. So now my internal table is ready with 3 fields based on my select statement. How many fields? Based on that, my internal table is ready. Suppose if you feel I want a different name for it, so simply you can use as material, as material type. Okay, and this as it is, I want the same field name, so just save and check it. So this is the simple way to declare your internal table. So this internal table has three fields, and along first two fields has a custom name, and second third one is as it is from your database table. So now what I'm going to do is I want to move this data to my dummy internal table for some manipulation. So what I can do is temp equal to it underscore Mara. Okay, so next internal table I have declared it. So here clarification is internal table I mentioned is a body of an internal table. There is no work area in this particular explanation. So body of an internal table I have created, and whatever informations over here records, it's automatically moved to this internal table. Okay, and um, okay, let me show you this first in the debugging level. Then we'll go to the next one. Okay, so execute. So I have two body of an internal table. So both are has same number of records, 521 records. So if you open it, you can see, so the first two columns are custom name, and the second one is MATKL. So this creates the fields along with the same technical aspects from the source. So source is nothing but database field name. So material is 40, material type is 4, and MATKL is 9. It just copy the same technical aspects from your database field name. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use move corresponding. So normally we used corresponding for transfer the data between the work area. So here we can use it for body of an internal table also. So for that I need a small begin of statement over here, small structure as record. I'm going to have okay, I want a same name, then only the corresponding will work, that everyone knows. Material I want, and I want only material type. Okay. And I need another one more internal table. So in Mara, let me go with limit some good names like limited fields type, just for easy understanding. Standard table of MAR, right? So now I'm going to move the value. So move corresponding IT Mara to IT Mara limited fields. So what happens? It just move the internal table, means the value of the internal table to the other internal table with comparing the field name. So it moves only material and material type. Let's see. So Mora has, there is no change in the number of records, that is same, but only the field level there is a change, only material and material type. So move corresponding has a default property is it just override whatever is existing in your target internal table. Suppose my target internal table has some records, okay, from Mara into table limited fields up to 10 rows. So I'm expecting the line 18th line as executor. My internal table has 10 records, and the 20th line it should be accumulate with the existing one. So 10 plus 521 should be 531. So if not, sorry, one second. Okay, so here also there is a confusion for the compiler. So what is this? Like this is belongs to a database field. Is this belongs to a database field? No, this is not belongs to a database. So you have to use escape character. So escape is not only for declaration. To differentiate which fields belongs to application layer, you have to use escape character. Otherwise, you will get a syntax error. So here come to the previous point. After 18, the limited fields internal table has 10 records, and once we move this 20, it has 521. So it's not going to add, or it's not going to keep the existing record, it's overwrites. So that is the default property of move corresponding. So execute. So here now it has 10 records because I selected 10 records over here, and IT Mara has 521. If I execute, it executes only 521. It's not going to add with the existing record. So to do this, we have an option. Okay, before that, I want to show you another way of writing the move corresponding. Both are same. The line number 20 and line number 22 both are same. I can say it's a new syntax. Okay, so either you can write like 20 or you can write 22. So both are same functionality, both are doing the same thing. Okay, so this is little new, so we can follow the new one. So what I want to do was I want to keep the existing records. So whenever you want to learn any new things, any new syntax, nowadays they given on best option in your editor as in your normal version as control spacebar. So same like in VB we use dot, or Java we use dot and space. It will give what are the properties available. Same way they introduce you over here as well. So just give control spacebar in the corresponding line. So here it's corresponding, right? The corresponding keyword. What are all the options are available? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use oh, sorry. One second. Okay, I missed it. Okay, let's do one thing. The same thing is going to be used over here. So control spacebar, then you will be able to get it. Keep target lines. So I want to keep the target lines. Just click this. So what happens is it will keep the lines or records whatever is already available existing before this line. How many records available? It will keep the particular line. So this option is not possible with this new syntax. Okay. So now execute. So that control spacebar will give what are the options are possible or not. Like here, IT Mara limited fields has 10 records. Now I'm going to use move corresponding along with keep targeting lines. What happens? It just automatically add. So 521 plus 10, it's actually 531 now. Okay. But again, if you execute this line, again it's going to be override with 521 because just I'm using the corresponding option over here. Same 521. Okay, and now another one is suppose I want to use out of I can say I have 5 fields out of, I have 15 fields. Out of 15 only 5 fields are matching. In that 5 fields I felt or based on my requirement I want only 3 fields to be moved even though the names are same. So what I can do is I can use except. Here I'm using material and material type are the 2 fields. Now I feel I want only material, I don't want material type to be moved to my another internal table. So what I can do is I can use except. So I don't want to move the values from the field material type. Yeah, it's possible. Just activate it, execute. So Mara fields has only material to be filled, not the material type. Okay. And another option is I can swap, I can map, meaning again, because of some scenarios, I want to keep the material type value to the material field. It's very rare scenario, but if you want, you can switch that option as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the field or keyword called mapping m material equal to what's happening material type. So if you want to accept, you can keep it. So there is no relation between accept and mapping. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to move the information from material type to material field. It's a very rare scenario, but these are the options available. Just explore, depends on your requirement. So you'll find more interesting stuffs over here. So same number of records. See, material type is moved to material. I included one more functionality except material type. So it keep the material type as blank. Okay. So these are the few things which we used in the moving internal table, means body of internal table, how to move the data to a internal table using move corresponding. And we'll continue with how to move or how to read the data from an internal table. Okay, like access data from body of an internal table. Okay, so here I'm going to use, so everything is on the fly only. On fly, just declare it. You don't want to declare in a top include or begin of your program. So here I want Mara. I want there are 521, right? So index. So I want 25th record. That's it. So what happens? It moves the 25th record to your work area. Okay. So this is one of the way to move the data with index. Instead of read table, you can use this one. And the next one is move data with conditions. Mara. So I can say mtart is equal to kert. Okay. So with the help of conditions, I want to move the informations over here. And suppose if you want to use more than one field, so matkl, I'm not sure what is the value. Just give some dummy values. We'll move it. We'll see the debugging. So this way you can able to write the conditions. So based on the condition, it should work. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, this is very okay. Some I forgot it. It should be the field name, whatever you mention, that needs to be the field of your internal table. Don't forget it. If you use the alias name, you have to use the alias name throughout your program. So it should be material type. So if it, okay, this line, okay, yeah, this is actually the last one I have to give. That's fine. The reason behind us, if you use the internal table in this fashion, you have to be very careful. Suppose if the internal table is empty, okay, otherwise, whatever the condition you mention over here, this is not satisfied, meaning it is not returning any data based on your condition. It goes to dump, saying that this line is not contained in the table. Okay, it's very simple, like same like field symbols. So you have to cautious with size of bars here, right? The same way. So we have an option to manage it. I will tell you how to do that. So before that, let me take the exact value for the matkl. I believe the issue is with matkl because the value matkl re and material type kert is not available. So this is actually and. Okay, so in a read you can use and, right? So this is for the and only. So execute it. So I need some actual values for MATKL. Okay, L001, L001. Let's try. Let me have a breakpoint in line number 26. So first we'll see the 25th record, then we'll see the other one. So Mara, it's empty. So press F5. Let's see what is there. Okay, 25th record. So QM004. Yeah, it's QM004, material type and MATKL. Okay, and next syntax, next line is I'm going to take the value which material type is KERT and MATKL is L001. F5, okay, again dump. What mistake I did? I think the data is not available. That's the same mistake. The line is not contained in the table. So it should be L001, right? MATKL. Okay, I think, one second. It shows very clearly there. The record, whatever I'm expecting, is not available. So the combination, whatever I have given, is wrong. Let's go with MAT, material type, and see. Will it work? Yes, it's worked. So the MAT and L001S is available. So KERT is not available. So these combinations are available. So the existing, sorry, the previous combination, whatever I have given, it's not available. Okay, that's cool. Got it? The next one is, suppose I want to get the information only for my variable, or just I from one field I want the values. So what I can do was MATNR equal to, so I'm going to use the same for this condition. I want the field MATNR, sorry, not MATNR, because I have a alias name material. So this needs to be moved to my variable. So this way also we are able to do what? Okay. So only particular field value is going to be moved to a variable. Got it? So the next one is, we use a read table with no corresponding fields, right? So for that we are going to use a function called line exist. Okay. So if line exists for this condition, then do this. So it's like it's won't going to be move anything to an internal table, or is not going to move anything to a work area or any variable. So it's just like it's just going to check whether the line is exist or not. Not okay. Some space issues over here. Yes. So if this line, yes, it's available, then continue. So this is one of the function you can identify the particular record is available in your internal table or not. This is one way to avoid the short dump. Okay, meaning you have to just check if line, then use any one of this, like this condition or 25. We are going to normally check whether it has any data or not. So this is one way of avoiding the short dump. So make sure this condition is available or the internal table has record, then go ahead and do whatever you want to avoid a short dump. Otherwise, we have another way. We basically use that one only. So that is, I'm going to use assign it underscore Mara. So okay, instead of that, let me copy it. I think I already copied, right? So assign the entire thing. So I'm going to just check whether this particular condition is available or not. So assign this particular condition to, excuse me, field symbol. of fs mara. So keep size bar say if the above statement executes successfully, then move the particular information to my work area. So this is the way which we are avoiding the short dump while checking the internal table, body of an internal table. It doesn't have a data, the particular condition fails, or the internal table doesn't return any record based on the condition, it will go to dump. So to avoid that, we can use this. So if this is available, yes, it's available, then we can move this to a internal table if w underscore mara. So this is one of the way. So one more option, instead of checking the same, you can use the field symbol. Okay, so add toward it. So anyway, that field symbol has the value, so it will pass the informations to your work area. So this is also the best way to work or use the loop and read. Okay, so let me activate. Okay, activated it. Now let me execute it. Then you will come to know how the data is transferring between the medium of the internal table, either body or work area. So this carries the 25th record, and this carries whichever record is available over here. Okay, and this one is comes just hold only the material number. So this is a variable, it holds only the material number. And yeah, this is the structure, it's a work area, so it has 3 and this has only material. And if line exists, so it goes actually size up, there is no code. If there is a code, it goes inside. You can able to see over here, just click. So size up is 0, and field symbol is also assigned with values. So now you can move that field symbols to your work area. Got it? So this or the most useful one. Yeah, another one is index. Okay, so data lv index equal to. So another function same like line exist. So line index of. So it just says actually this is available in which line. Okay, this condition is available in which line. So act toward it and execute it. So this is one way. Another function. So line exists, line index. So whenever there is a requirement in your daily development, so try to find out something new. So this index, this line is available at 11. Okay, index is 11. So hope this might give some idea about how to remodify your internal table coding in your everyday or day-to-day development. So just try. It has lot. Not only this, it has lot. So this is kind of an initiative. So just start working with your loop and read statements with a different syntax. So going forward, every version you'll get a new syntax, or try to enhance yourself. That will be very useful for you. And the next one is value. So how to move the data between one internal table to another internal table with some conditions. It's like how to move the value, entire value from one internal table to final internal table. So I have a lot of internal tables. So dependencies. So based on this internal table data, I want to check another internal table data. If it matches, move to my final internal table. So that we are going to see using value keyword. So let me open the program. So I'm going to start with very basic. I have an internal table with 3 fields. Okay, type sales, and sales number, type Veblen, sales value, type net R and material type immediate. So now I need to fill. So okay, let me create a internal table first. Body of an internal table. So data. Okay, that we create automatically. Okay. Now I want to add a value. Automatic in the sense on the flow. I want to pass a value to this fields to an internal table. So I don't want to use a work area append statement and all. So those things to be replaced with the keyword called value. So what I'm going to do is let me have my internal table sales on the flow. I'm declaring it, or you can say inline declaration equal to value as. Okay. So here I need a table type, okay, meaning it refers. So whatever information you are passing over here, because this is on the flow you are declaring it, right? So you need a table type to mention, okay, I am going to use this kind of table type or the structure I'm going to use to my internal table. So you need a table type over here, tt underscore sales. This is not created, I have to create. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a table type types tt sales type table of typ sales, and there is an addition with empty key, so that is also required. Okay. So my table type is ready. I'm sorry, there is no hash. Sales. Now I'm going to pass a message or pass the value to the fields. So what are the fields over there? So this fields refers to the table type. So table type has three fields: S number, S value, and material. S number is equal to sales or number, and you can continue in the same line. So S value equal 1005 and material equal to M123 dot. Okay, just save and check it. Okay, table row specifiers. Okay, yeah, now one more point. So the entire thing has to be enclosed within this bracket. Okay, so this consider as one record. So now let me add toward it. I created a internal table on the flow by passing the record as well using the keyword called value. Only thing is required is this table type because it refers the structure of your internal table. Okay, let's see how it's reflect the data. Then I will show you how to add more than one data. Normally we won't add this kind of informations in our normal project or the development because it's a hard coded values, right? So it should be coming from the database table. We'll see that as well. So execute. So it has one record with the value, what the table type, field names, and the value which we assigned. So if you want to pass more than one record, simple, just copy and paste it. So you can do in a same single line separated by space. 3 and that's 600. That's 4. Okay, 6. Act toward it. So now my internal table, body of an internal table has two records. Okay. So this is the basic usage of value keyword, but normally we are not going to use this much in real time. So now what I'm going to do is, let me have, or let me fill some internal table first. Okay, then I'm going to use, or I'm going to pass the information to another internal table using a value keyword. So here idea is select MATNR MTRT MTKL from Mara into table data IT underscore Mara. So now I'm going to move this data from IT Mara to another internal table with the help of the keyword value. So my target internal table has only two fields, not more than two fields, and I'm going to use some conditions as well. So you can do the same with move corresponding, but you can't do with a condition. Okay, so we have to use a condition to move the internal table content to the another body of internal table. So the previous one we have seen using internal table to work area, but this is body to body, internal table to internal table. So Mara, so I'm having only two MATNR MTART end of Mara. So while I'm creating this, I need a table type, right? So Mara for the value keyword, that is very important. Table type of typ Mara with mtk dot. So now I'm going to have the data over here. So data it Mara temp is equal to value. What is the table type over here? tt underscore Mara. Okay. So now I'm going to get the value from this internal table. So for that, the syntax is for for this is also a declaration on the flow declaration. So you don't want to declare before this, it's automatically declared over here in IT Mara. So I'm going to move the information from this internal table. Okay, and now you're going to say what is the value. So this one. So I'm going to use this concept over here. So for from this to this, and I'm going to use MATNR equal to, so means target field name is MATNR, right? Target field name. So MATNR equal to WA underscore Mara MATNR. And another one is MTART is equal to WA underscore Mara MTART. Got it? So now what happens? There is no var conditions. I just simply move the internal table data from IT Mara using a work area to my internal table. Okay. Suppose if you want to add a var condition, okay, I'll show you the content. There is no change in the content. So because only same 521 records, it moves only Machner and MTARD. So it's look like a move corresponding. Okay, there is no much difference. But if you want to add a var condition, then you can add over here var MTART is equal to, what is the field? What's the, so here there is a bracket. MTORT is equal to MAT and MATKL is equal to L001 var conditions. So you can use AND or you can use OR. So what happens? It moves the data where the MTAR equal to MAT and MATKL equal to L001. Only those records it moves to your internal table. So this is the actual usage of var condition. Sorry, value keyword with var condition. So now it won't be 521 records. So it has only 7 records. So it's moved only the record which has MAT. Okay, I merged that over here. MATLS 0L001. Got it? So this is the way which you use value keyword. And another one, select MATNA works from MARC into table data ITMARC. Okay, so it's like I'm gathering few datas with different internal tables LGORT. So from MERD into table at data MERD. So now I'm going to move everything into one internal table, final internal table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my internal table over here. MTRT I want works, type works underscore T, and I want LGORT, type LGORT underscore T. So the beauty is I'm going to use the same table type for one of my internal table which has only 2 fields, and the same table type I'm going to use my final internal table which has all the fields. Okay, so IT final equal to value TT Mara. So here let me copy this. Okay, no need to copy, I'll do it. For WA underscore Mara in IT Mara. Okay, so here the where condition is where I can go with the same MT. Okay, only one MTART equal to mat. Okay, this is one where condition. So let me have this in a single line for easy understanding. Okay, so my first condition is this. Okay, and my second condition, I want from Marcy, right? So for WA Marcy, this is also on the flow declaration. So this is simple, right? I have Mara, Marcy, Mardi, and normally what we do is put Mara in loop and put read table in Marcy and read table in Mardi. Finally, move all the information to a final table. Same thing I'm doing with value keyword. So here I'm going to use var. You can use hardcode values or you can use the existing previous values as well. Based on that, my second condition will work. And third one, MART in ITMART, where so these two are dependents of Mara. So I need to have matnar equal to WA Mara hyphen MATNR. So if you want, you can have the var condition, another var condition, and or whatever you want, you can do it. And now finally I need to pass a message, sorry, pass the data. MATNR is from Mara and MTART is also from Mara, works from Marcy, and GORT is from Marty. Close and close. Okay, let's see, just act toward it. Okay. So now depends on, this is my primary internal table, these are dependency of that. So based on this value, it will fetch the information from Marcy and Martin. So if it is not, the condition is not satisfied, then you won't get any data. So no dump and all this. So it just comes on an internal empty internal table. So final, yeah, I guessed because the material type is not correct, I believe, because I face the same issue when with MART table. because these are some dummy informations only, right? So training system. So I have very less data over here. Let me check for FERT. Yes, it has a values now. So now the final has information, these two from Mara, and this is from Marcy, and this is from MARD table. Okay, so this will give the full-fledged information of a loop and read, so how to overcome or how to um, modify your loop and read statement with a value keyword. So it's very simple. Just play around and start work with very simple information about value keyword, how to fill the informations, values, dummy values or hard coded values to an internal table. And for a value, this is very important. This reflects your structure. Okay, what is the structure you're going to use for your internal table? There are some technical terms. So and then you just move this. So one advantage is the same table type I have used for a different purpose. So this I am used only for two fields, and this is for all the four fields. And using value keyword, you can use a for and in, some different syntax, but the functionality is same. How you write the read table? So read table it mara into wa mara with the key. This is the fields which we use. Here let's change with the for. That's it. So here also same way, loop at it mara, and this is one read table and this is one read table. Here everything is in for and in. Okay, so hope this might useful for you. So please go through this, and if you have any doubt, just drop me an email. And if it is a bigger complex one, you can send with the screenshots or prepare a document and send it. People are sending that way only. So whenever I have time, definitely I will respond to your queries. Okay, thank you so much for your time. See you in another next video. Bye.